Hey everyone, and welcome to another episode, a surprise episode of Save Point City. So I was supposed to wait till Friday to play this game.
I bet you really wanted to play this game.
we had a canceled plans, and we were all together anyways, and I figured why the fuck not, you know?
Yeah.
So that's where I'm at. I'm excited.
Yeah.
English is the language that we play this game. Autosave. Yes.
English is the language that I speak.
Save data was not found. Please make it
Please.
normal.
Save data was not found. Please let me be found.
Please, game, give this to me.
I want.
The new world costume for Luffy can now be selected. Luffy Taro costume for Luffy can now be selected. Zoro can be played in the free log and treasure log. Obtained Zoro map 1. Zoro Shuro costume for Zoro can be selected. Nami can be played. Onami costume. Sanji. Soba mask. Oh, good shit. Katakuri can now be played in free log. Okay. All right.
There we go.
Oh, was that it? We weren't gonna go through all the characters?
Oh no, I think that's only the bonus content. That's not even all.
This is the deluxe edition of this game.
Also, I love how I was having moments. I'm like, yeah, no, I think I know that character. I think I know that one. And then this is the last one. I'm like, I don't know.
Yeah, like nope. And the
That
only
one I
reason
know.
why you would know them is from that fucking romance game we played of One Piece.
Right, I forgot that we did that. But no, I watched one movie.
Do you agree to their terms of service?
End user license agreement. No me. Oh god. Oh no.
Yes.
There's so much.
Yes.
Hang on. I wanted to see.
It's a Bondi thing. That's not a surprise.
Ah!
Ah! Please.
Oh.
Please,
just pulls
let
up
me
more
play.
agreement. And you're like, nah!
All right.
It's like you are not allowed to stream this game. Fuck!
All right, Nate.
God damn it.
All right, Nate knows very minimal information about One Piece.
Okay, this is literally anything that I've done, One Piece related. It's like we played a stupid dating game, dating sim.
It was fun. The game
No,
itself
it was fun.
Good. Yeah.
Yeah, it was fun. I watched a bunch of intro videos that were on YouTube because Mitch is like, you need to watch these at least to watch the movie. And then I watched one of the One Piece movies. And that is it.
That's right.
It's like I have not watched anything else.
I have a little bit more knowledge. I've been watching since the mermaid arc. And I'm not that much farther. I'm in the very next arc to the mermaid one. That was 70 episodes, dude.
Granted, don't they have over 1,000 episodes of One Piece?
It's not 1,000 yet. It's
Nearly. It's nearly. It's 900 and something. Yeah.
Yeah.
That's fair.
Oh right.
Oh,
Right into it.
Straight into it.
no context. Who needs it?
Oh shit! They
needs
changed
context. Who needs context to beat up people though?
They changed Luffy's moveset from the other games dramatically. It has been a while since the last time they released one of these games though. So to be fair.
In a good or a bad way did they change it though?
No, in a good way. It's very fluid. The thing with Warriors games is if the character feels fluid in how they work and the combos feel right, then it's all good. Press B to jump. Okay, jumping is. Did they have jumping in another one? I don't even remember. Aerial actions. All right. Jump, launch, attack with B.
Jump real high.
Pretty good.
I never knew how these warrior games worked out, but
Yeah, they're just. I mean, they're just you go from section to section, beating up literally hundreds of people. We've been streaming for like what, like 5 minutes, and I've killed 300 people. Alright.
And it's 4 minutes, by the way.
Oh, we've been for 4 minutes, and I've killed like 400 people. Or 300 people. Some buildings and objects. Oh, cool! So they made this available. You can destroy buildings now. Alright.
Oh, good. Total destruction.
Yeah, so these games are... Warriors games are just, like, fun, like, big-scale battles and brawls, like... It's okay. Press A to perform a power dash that allows you to knock enemies back while moving. Hold A to increase the distance traveled. Alright.
Time to get interrupted a bunch.
Oh,
To learn game mechanics.
Oh, this is good, though. This feels good. Now, the problem is they're setting you up for Wano. Like, this is where we're supposed to defeat the samurai chief. So they're setting you up for Wano, and they're going to throw you all the way back to, like, part 1. Strong enemies have an armor gauge. Armor gauge can be reduced with attacks when emptied. Enemies, like, momentarily stunned. Okay, so much like the old games. You can lock onto them by pressing R. Alright. So you can lock onto them that way. They used to have, like, I think a designated button for it, but that's fine. But yeah, no, so a classic Warriors game is you just beat up a bunch of people, go to objectives, beat more people up. Most of the time people will be like tissue paper, you can just tear right through them. But they changed a lot with this one. Oh, shit. Context, Nate. That is Florida Mom, the great and powerful.
a Florida mom.
She's one of the big, like, bads of One Piece. Big Mom.
See, the thing is, you guys, like, mention, like, all these characters' names. I rarely actually see them.
So, oh, this is neat. You have unique moves that can only be activated, like cooldowns. It does a lot of interesting things.
Oh, this whole thing is like super sketchy.
Oh, so instead of having a special gauge, they just do it this way instead. That's actually a really good way to do it. So I played the, I think I played all of them. I played all the Pirate Warriors games. The thing that got me into Warriors games actually was not even like Dynasty Warriors or like anything like that. It was the Gundam Warriors games that came out a while back. But
The Gundam Warriors?
yeah, they had Gundam games that like had Warriors mechanics. Oh my god! We have to
Don't get you.
give Big Mom a beating. Alright. That was
Big beat up Big Mom.
Big Mom. Giant enemies' armor gauges can only be reduced when they are in mid-air. When they begin their attack using power dash, use power dash to go. Okay. The armor gauge is empty, shield icon is reduced. Okay, so that makes sense. Yep. There it is. Huh. I don't like how big. I don't like this shadow of the Colossus like feeling of.
I know, she's fucking huge, dude. I forgot how big characters get in fucking One Piece.
Now, but that's the thing. So like we've had big characters before, but like now they feel more to scale than ever. Full force
Yeah, it's
burst.
just like, this isn't intimidating whatsoever.
Oh my god.
In fact, this woman could probably eat me in one bite.
She does. She does it all the time. That's her gimmick. She really likes food. She like actually eats people. She's like a fucking giant.
Yeah.
I hate to tell you that you're absolutely right, but yeah.
Yeah, you are absolutely correct. That is in fact what she does, Nate.
It's like imagining like a Killer Whale situation. It's just like they eat you and they don't really realize because they're so fucking big.
Oh.
It's like, oh, oops.
No, it was something about like she ended up wanting to kill Luffy because I think it was something about like he took her candy.
He ate all the candy. No! Oh shit! It's Kaido. The reason everyone bought this game.
Kaito. a big boy.
Oh my god. Why are all these characters just giants?
I don't know, Nate. That's like the worst part. I don't fucking know.
It's just how they are. Look at this man.
That's just how they work here.
They're just always ginormous.
Yeah.
Fair enough.
Oh shit! I don't know how I did
can't
that.
even tell you why.
Oh my god. Fuck. Fuck, Luffy, go! Fucking do it!
Hey Luffy, you're now like a quarter of the size now, instead of an eighth.
Also, the thing in the corner looks like an action figure that they poorly cropped. Like, look at him. It doesn't even look like a drawing. It looks like a picture of an action figure.
I think it's like just the 3D model.
Oh,
It's like,
I think it's just, you know, an action figure.
oh my god. Luffy, fucking do it! Do it, Luffy!
Luffy, you bitch.
Don't do it, Bakugo!
You're-
Don't do it, love child of Hard Guy and Bakugo.
a hard guy.
hard guy.
I don't remember anyone's names.
Kirishima?
Kirishima.
Kirishima?
Kirishima.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Oh, well, I guess you're right.
yeah, yeah.
Why
Kaido's...
doesn't he harden his whole body, like, when he does that shit?
I think he does sometimes. Kaido, how do you live? How much food do you need to eat to stay alive?
The same, just like Big Mom, but probably, like, way more, because he's also working out.
Yeah, he's also buff as fuck.
Oh! We hit him so hard he hit him back to the beginning of the story!
Nice!
I want to become that strong. I want to become as strong, so strong that I punch someone and they go back to the beginning of their life. They don't die. They just revert back to a baby and have to relive their entire life.
Enjoy puberty part 2, motherfucker.
Holy shit. So yeah, Nate, this is the general adventure of this game. It's not supposed to tell all of like the One Piece chapters like Pirate Warriors 3 did that, but I think this only does like 6 big arcs. Because I can't imagine going through all that shit again. Fuck you, little kid. You can't join us on our big titty pirate adventure.
You're not allowed, not yet.
Pirate adventure.
You're not old enough.
I want to go. I want to go and drink liquor and booze and just fucking.
I want to go get attacked by a man who's holding 3 swords at one time. I can't wait to befriend him by beating his ass.
Goodbye,
That's
red-haired.
how I'll make all my friends.
Goodbye, red-haired Mask of Zoro. Goodbye.
Goodbye. I'm gonna beat all their asses. And that's how they'll be my friend.
Especially Chopper.
Especially Chopper.
Chopper will feel no mercy from Captain Luffy. Man, I remember like I can't remember which one of my friends it was. When we first were like back like when this was on TV, like on 4Kids and stuff like that, I remember someone tried to tell me that his name was Luffy. And that they were pronouncing it wrong.
Oh, I will admit I was an asshole in high school, and I knew people were watching my friends were watching One Piece, and I knew it was pronounced Luffy, but I pronounced it Luffy to piss everyone off.
You dick. You dick. Alright, so the one thing that they do have with this game is they have wireless play, so you can actually connect online with other people and play the game. Land of the Desert. Oh, fuck. This is interesting. Already. Do I have to play as Luffy? Can I pick someone? Oh, okay.
Red-haired Shanks.
Monkey D. Luffy. You know, if you went back in time and were like, these are going to be the most popular characters in all of anime, Monkey D. Luffy, a green-haired guy with 3 swords, one in his mouth, whatever the fuck, fucking Usopp
Pirate
is.
Hunter Zoro.
Yeah, that's right.
Usopp.
I remember when Mitch was telling me about like picking up this game, and it's like, and he was showing the trailer, and it's like, oh yeah, you can play as Usopp, and I'm like, who the fuck would play as Usopp?
Why the
Like
fuck
willingly
would you do that?
play Usopp.
Hey, someone out there's favorite character is Usopp, man. I don't know what to tell you. Like, oh hey, they used the old cutscenes to kind of show what's up. It's nice.
Oh, solid.
It's a good way to do that.
Like, didn't you like show me what 4Kids did to the voices?
Oh yeah. Oh
One
god,
Piece
yeah, the guy who voiced Krillin in DBZ voiced Usopp, and he did like some weird, or no, I don't think he was the original one for like the 4Kids dub, but like they made him sound like Don Knotts. Like it was weird.
It was so bad.
I imagine if you go to W.
I think it was even worse than that, if I'm being honest. But I can't like recall exactly what it was.
I'm gonna be, oh my god, they made me look super hot.
Nice look. Nice hit.
You know what's funny? This is not even that far off from what I assume Nate does to voice fucking Ignatz.
You'd be surprised.
It sounds like if Bob Dylan like fucking it sounds like I'm just doing a Bob Dylan impression.
Yeah, no, the worst thing is to explain how you do voices. And what I do is that you just push everything into your nose, and it's disgusting.
I like big birds and I can't fly. You other brothers can't deny.
And then I just had like a fucking like harmonica. Go down.
Biggie, can't you see? Sometimes the words just hypnotize me. Oh no, he looks so cute!
Chopper, no! Chopper, no!
Chopper, no!
Oh, he's too cute. I love how like Chopper, like if you look at his original design compared to how they do him now, like you can pick which one you want to be.
Out of the 3.
Yeah.
You want better defense or attack? Because that's the only difference.
Either way, their mouth is fucking huge.
I'm gonna be Sanji because I get you. No.
I can do this. Didn't Sanji have a shitty voice as well?
No, that was his voice. That was Sanji's voice.
That was his voice, yes.
That was straight up his voice.
The person we're making fun of is in fact Sanji.
Yeah. I'll be Zoro.
Yeah.
Why not? He's a power type character. Okay.
Solid.
All I think of when I do that voice is oh my. There's Jimmy Kimmel. There's Jimmy Fallon. Jimmy Fallon does like a really solid Bob Dylan impression, and he sings like the Charles in Charge theme song as Bob Dylan, and it's like a full performance.
Charles in charge of my days and my nights. Charles in charge of wrongs and rights.
And then I'm like, oh god, like that's pretty spot on. I'm like, fuck.
I'm a Charles in charge of me.
Like you didn't have to do that. Like,
Sir! Don't!
Oh, that's so good.
Oh my god. Fucking doing voices is like so fucking stupid, but it's always fun to do. God.
Oh god, I just realized why I'm like, why am I all of a sudden able to like pull that one out? I don't think I've ever been able to do that one. Oh no, is this what the in-game cutscenes at the start autoplay? Just start it so that we can just let it do its thing.
Hey, what happened to how hot you look? Why does your mouth move like that?
What do you mean? Why does your mouth look?
Look at it! No. I'm getting like annoying orange flashbacks so fucking hard. Oh god.
Oh man.
Oh.
Man, it's just like, no.
Well,
Not
you know,
again.
that's pretty. Now that it's really close, it's.
Oh god.
Also, it's fucking.
I
Why does it
looked
look
down
like the
at
girl-
Tony Chopper when his mouth opened up. It looked like he had the Gumu Gumu fruit.
Smoker.
Smoker. Out of fucking nowhere.
That's right. My whole identity is smoking. Without it, I have nothing.
Does he have just all of the cigars?
I mean, his power is to turn into smoke. But, like, he really just
Yeah.
made it his whole identity. Wearing
No, but,
an
like,
open shirt and being ripped. And also, you know.
A bunch of cigars just strapped to him as he
Yeah.
has two in his mouth lit.
Oh, yeah. He
Which,
loves
by the
smoking.
way, that would like hurt.
Would it hurt him, though? Would it hurt the smoke
He's
man?
made out
No.
of smoke.
Yeah, no, it wouldn't
I like
hurt him.
you with longer hair, Tashigi.
Yeah, that's right.
I like-
You know what she looks like in part 2.
Yeah, I like you with longer hair. And tits out.
She looks like she's on a vacation. It's just like. It's like,
I
I'm trying to
I'm
be
not
right.
particularly digging your Hawaiian shirt aesthetic. Tashigi.
Ace! Wow! The only character I've ever seen someone literally have such a hardcore panic attack for that they actually went to the hospital.
Oh my god.
Yeah.
Yeah, I think I've told that story
I-
before on the
Have you?
yeah.
I don't think Nate was there though.
Okay, so there is. It's not that I've personally seen it happen, but like when it's not a spoiler to anyone. This character Ace is Luffy's brother, and he dies. It's a big crux of what happened like 10 fucking years ago. But when he died, this guy was a lot of people's favorite character, and like someone was at a convention and had a fucking like panic attack, such a hardcore panic attack about him dying that like she had to, like, an ambulance was called and everything. Oh my god, I'm used to that being the dash button, not just launch me into the fucking air.
It's like, let's go.
Why?
Give Smoker a beating.
Just giving all these characters a beating.
When a Logia character activates an ability and changes their appearance, normal attacks can't deal damage. By putting an enemy in armor break state, you'll... Yes, okay.
But no, it's just like, yeah, like... Sorry, just like the idea of smoking like 2 cigars at once, it just sounds so painful to me.
I like that you're like still on this. You're like, oh my god.
No, because I can't help. No, because it's like I've smoked a cigar before, and it's like, it's not easy if you're not used to it.
It's not easy.
Like-
being cheesy. Santo it. Ignore me, man. I don't know what. I don't know why every
I
time
don't
someone
even
says.
know if you have reference for what that is, Nate.
Probably not.
Do you not have Cheetos there?
We do, but that's not the. I don't think that's the tagline for it, though.
Oh my god, no, no, that's exactly their fucking tagline.
Yeah, it's not easy being cheesy.
I'm not sure what the Cheetos tagline is here, actually. I don't pay attention to that shit.
God damn, it's really fucking me up how much they changed the buttons. But like, I just gotta get used to it. That's all.
Well, it might be that and the factor that it is on a Switch.
No, I've played Pirate Warriors. I have it on the Switch.
Fair enough. I didn't know there was like another Pirate Warriors game on the Switch, so I was like, just assuming.
Can I just fuck this guy's home up?
Yeah,
Can I just destroy this man's house?
Hang on, I have an idea.
taking chips out of it.
Meanwhile, Ace is like,
Here!
Luffy, I'm fighting the whole navy! Zoro, what are you doing?
I'm destroying this man's house. It's like, what the fuck, man?
Oh, so this is a big part of Warriors games. So you have to defeat everyone within a space to obtain the territory, and you like essentially that becomes your faction's territory. So
Kill a bunch of people and then it's mine.
yeah,
Like,
so Warriors games essentially like their whole gimmick is you get territories, defeat a bunch of enemies, complete objectives, capture Desert Town, and break through the siege of the Marines. So that's the mission this time. And as you can see, oh, leader has appeared. We got to go get the leader, wherever he may be. He's right there.
let's just slice through all of these people.
Yeah, he's a Marine with an afro. We can get this real easy.
They had to make him stand out. They had to make him stand out a little.
Alright. Okay, so jump combos are a new thing, and that's something I gotta just get used to. Okay, there's another commander that's shown up. Oh my god. That was cool. Just fly through the fucking air, Zoro. Just do it.
Fly, you bitch.
Fly, you graceful bastard.
I don't like how it is like you cut away from the murder to show us the treasure chest.
It's like fuck murder. Treasure though.
Yeah,
Y'all pirates after all.
Yeah. Show us with our war crimes. Fuck. Where is he? Oh, there he is.
Like the idea that he just casually walked away as you're just charging your abilities
Oh,
up.
cool. He was behind me, but I got him somehow. Neato.
How the fuck does that work?
I feel like these buildings were supposed to be all here, but Ace blew up the wall. It doesn't matter. Let's go.
This way.
Doesn't fucking matter. Fly, my delicious son, fly.
This game is weird. Alright.
Yeah.
I like it. I'm digging it.
I think it's just the factor that it's like a Warriors game and that it's One Piece. That it's just gonna be weird.
Take that! Alright. Oh shit. So I guess defeat the Marines along the route and support the retreat of your allies. Okay, so I just gotta go help them out. They're kind of sped up and we totally ignored that.
There's so many meters away though, Mitch.
I know. So many.
A unit of measurement you don't use.
How will I determine this?
Meters aren't that difficult.
I know. I'm aware it's not difficult.
Tell me about pounds, Nate.
I don't fucking use pounds.
Exactly, then fuck off with your meters. I don't speak in communism, Nate. I only...
Wow. Wow.
Okay. Hey, I'm not a free country. I don't have a choice.
No shit!
Oh shit.
Fucking take it out with the queen. That isn't my problem. Which, by the way, have fun doing that because she's fucking... No one knows where the fuck she's gone.
What?
Yeah, she doesn't even live.
Yeah, no, like the queen fucking bounced, man. No one knows where she
yeah.
is.
Wait,
Oh
what?
yeah, no, the queen totally bounced.
Wait, what? What's going on?
The queen bounced.
But
She
the
went,
queen-
the Queen of
"Fuck
England."
fuck all
She
that."
just bounced?
Yeah.
No one knows where the fuck she went.
You know
She
what?
legit went, I don't want to be here for this bullshit, and dipped.
Fucking rescued Usopp. There you go, Usopp.
Shit.
Take it up with the queen. Oh, that's right. No one can fucking find her.
Yeah, no, it's just like all this fucking coronavirus shit started. She just bounced.
Oh yeah, she totally dipped on her people.
You know, we're making just like, nah, she just went to like international, like, and she's just chilling on a boat somewhere.
Oh,
Island
more than
vacation.
likely? More than likely.
Just like, fucking, like, alright.
I mean, what is she honestly gonna fucking do? You know? Honestly, what is she gonna do?
I hate Meghan Markle.
I don't know, hang in her fucking palace because she has a palace? Because she's a fucking queen?
That means the Phantom Thieves have to take her down.
Exactly, mate.
Yeah.
And she's not
We have
willing
to steal her
fucking-
heart because of her distorted design.
I don't like you. Okay.
I need 20 more corgis.
Oh, the corgis.
The corgis just form around her and form her shadow self. Queen, are you gonna have like your own little awakening moment? No.
No, just give me more fucking
No, I just
corgis.
morphed with my shadow self, so now I'm super gross.
Just give me more fucking corgis and tell my son and his fiance to piss off.
I don't know anything about her. I'm making fun of her. I don't know jack shit about the queen.
You're like, I know fucking...
I know more about Roar Noah Zorro than I do fucking the Queen of England.
Hey,
His
Mitch, don't-
backstory was a girl fell down the stairs.
That's right, and now he wants to be the greatest swordsman ever. That is.
That's it.
That's it. That's actually
That's
the
it.
real ass backstory behind this character. It was his childhood friend. They both wanted to be the ultimate swordsman. She was getting older and realized that she was physically, like, I don't know, there's a weird gender thing there. And then, like, she falls
Yeah.
down the stairs. And
Yeah.
then, like, off camera, she falls up the stairs. And then Zoro makes the pledge to become the greatest swordsman in this dead. And that's the sword that I think he uses in his mouth as her sword. So,
Let me just drool all over this precious arrow. After a long battle, do you ever think they just look at him and they're like, "Are you alright, Zoro?" And he just has a fucking, just the slickest chin as just drool drips down it.
I like to imagine that there has to be some sort of Japanese Colgate-based, like, commercial. Oh
Is he
shit,
a
Dashiki's
Japanese
been here this whole
Mexican?
time! Fuck! I didn't...
Yeah, it's just like, want strong teeth like Zoro to hold freaking swords in your mouth?
Colgate.
There has to be.
Colgate.
Oh no, I just liked imagining that he was some weird form of Japanese messy boy. No eating food, just swords.
Just
Alright.
lava. It's like, okay.
I
Zoro,
like
how do you make make her your money? You don't want to know.
I like the cooldown on the skills. That's a nice little addition.
I know everybody talks about how like big the girls' tits are in One Piece, but that turnaround, Zoro has quite the C
Yeah.
cup going on.
Yeah,
Yeah.
he does. He's out of all the One Piece characters. If you told me that Luffy was the most like, because they're all ripped, every single one of them's ripped. Zoro is the most ripped. Like that guy works out every fucking day of every fucking hour, so that he could be the best swordsman ever. Oh wait, hang on. Can I? If I push select, do I get to put it on? Do I get to do it?
Goodbye, Sanji.
Hang on, no.
I fucking hate
Goodbye.
Yes! Yes, I can put on his bandana. Yeah! Now it's time to weeb it up. Okay.
you. Now I'm serious.
Now that he always does that, and like he always puts his bandana on. That's how you know that he's ready to fucking rock.
Look at Chopper just standing there. He's just like swinging his arms back and forth, just like, just wait.
Go, go, everyone!
Run!
Scatter!
Smoker. No, but I locked onto the Marine Commander. No, that's fine. That's what I want.
That's fine.
Enemies in area can be dropped to the ground by putting them in armor break or knocking them. Also locking to perform power dash. Okay.
Quick, guys, secondhand smoke. Dash! Go! Go!
Get him!
It's like Smoker's fighting someone and Zoro's like, I've got this. And he's like inhales. He tries to inhale all of Smoker.
It would have to be Sanji, though, right? Guys, I've got this.
Hang on. I'll stop. Sanji, no! It's too late. It's too late.
Meanwhile,
Sanji just mostly
like,
smoke.
you gotta exhale sometime, bitch.
Smoker's in there, like, trying to, like, fill up his lungs as much as he can. Like, materializing his fist and punching him in his lungs.
Sanji like mostly smokes cigarettes though.
Yeah.
Yeah.
It's like
You don't smoke, smoker.
He's made of smoke!
you can fucking try, but fucking cigar smoke is just so much denser. It hurts.
Did I hit him? Did I hit him?
Comparatively.
I don't know. Oh, he landed. Okay.
Yeah, but Sanji also used to smoke like every second of the day while being chased around a fucking island non-stop 24/7 for like a couple months.
That's
Wait, hang
fair.
on. That wasn't a couple months. That was 2 years.
Oh, I'm sorry.
Yeah,
you're
no,
correct.
2 years is a couple of months.
2 years
Yeah.
while smoking.
You think he'd stop smoking at some point, right? Like the train, but no.
No, his training was
Let me just
running.
warm my lungs more, please.
Please, I gotta keep smoking.
He was running from the gays, remember?
Oh, that's real. That's so real. Tashigi, you're back? I need to beat you up again.
Tashigi, get the fuck out!
Just like fucking just stay down, please.
I don't want to keep having to like fight you. You look exactly like Zoro's dead friend, and it really throws him off. He hates it.
Fucking stop it, you bitch.
My favorite line he's ever given is like, "You stop looking at her like her, you imposter." And she's like, "What the fuck are you talking about?" Zoro's
What are you on? And he's like, stop it!
You're Pirate Hunter Zoro. You wield legendary swords. You stop looking like my dead friend right now.
It's like you stop doing that, you fucking bitch. How dare you?
I'm gonna hashtag cancel you, Tashigi, for looking like my dead friend. Alright, there we go. Alright,
I'm also a swordswoman. Please stop.
stop this.
Stop. You're not her, okay?
This is a formal cease and desist. If you push any farther, I will sue you for copyright.
My dead childhood friend, OC, do not copy.
Do not copy. Do not steal my original dead best friend.
Oh, that's right. This is the first time they realize that Ace is like his brother. Oh, yeah, there we go.
Just autoplay.
'Oh no!
This is what happens when we don't have the voiceover cutscene.
Also, Luffy, I know you're a rubber man. Your fucking arms are broken.
Okay.
I think your arms have scoliosis. I look like a JoJo character.
He totally does. He just looks like a fucking whole horse was like. No, that's it. That's the end of the statement. He looks.
He just looks like a horse. Except his arms aren't nearly as thick as whole horses.
Yeah, like that's the thing. So everyone in One Piece has really like chiseled abs, but none of them work out their arms like ever.
This is it's this piece of paper that will bring us back together. Ace, you know I can't read.
No, Luffy, you dumb fuck. You're supposed to just have it. You can. It tugs at the direction that I'm at. It tugs on
Look at that face he just made. That was the total. I don't know what this fucking says.
I like the idea that like you have a character that's so stupid and it's like, here's your whole backstory written down. I can't read.
I can't read.
Oh, that's right. Blackbeard used to be one of Ace's lackeys. I forgot about that. Forgot about that entire plot.
That wasn't a thing I knew about.
Yeah, no. So Blackbeard used to be one of the Whitebeard pirates, but I forgot that Ace was directly in charge of him. So that's why he's so like trying to get revenge for the guy he killed. Like, because Blackbeard's whole story is that like his friend got the Yami Yami no Mi, and he like Blackbeard's been looking for it forever, and so he kills him, eats the fruit, and that's it. That's the story. And so Ace is like trying to find him to like get revenge, and then Ace super fails, as we all know. So.
Yes, as we are blatantly aware.
Real quick question: what's written on Ace's arm?
Oh, it's Ace, but it's A-S crossed out C-E.
Because this dumb motherfucker also can't read.
Actually, there's a really nice symbolic reason for it.
No, there's two things, right? He didn't want to forget how to spell his name, which he spells it completely incorrectly, nor did he want to forget his name.
No, so the S is for Sabo. His so Luffy used to have two brothers. He had Ace, and then he had Sabo. Sabo was thought to be dead, and so when Ace got the tattoo, he had it crossed out for him.
Ah.
Yeah, it's real sad, actually. It's a real sad reason.
It's like,
no, I like to think that instead of that really sad, touching reason, it's the I get too smashed in the middle of the fucking night, and I just wake up and have to fucking remind myself who I am.
It's like, yeah, Ace just wakes up and is like, who am I?
Party, what have I become?
Party, who am I?
Looking in the mirror, what have I become? Fuck. God, they really just stretched your models, huh?
Yeah.
Oh my god.
Yeah.
Oh. Man, I don't. So in the other Warriors games, they don't do this. What they do is they have their they have like the characters on one side, like a visual novel, except they use the 3D models instead. So we never have to do the in-game engine of looking at that. Like looking at like.
See, that's what, like when you start like drawing like actual anatomy, that's usually how arms start out.
Like that.
Yeah,
That's a
how
bow.
arms works.
It looks
It's
like
like,
a
yeah, that's
bow made of his fucking hands.
It does, but it's just like, yeah, that's how arms work. That makes sense. And then it's like you go back through it like years later when you actually like learned how anatomy works, and it's like, what the fuck was I doing? Those are Jello arms.
Vivi, how long is your forearm?
Very.
I think Luffy has. Well, Luffy's a rubber man. I don't know.
Well,
I
like,
will give it, like, that's the thing. Luffy, fine. Fine. You know? Whatever. He's a rubber boy. I can't get over the annoying orange lips of fucking this chick.
Of Vivi? Yeah.
Yeah. Look at them.
What is it about it that, like, makes it so, like, bad? If you had to describe it in words.
Oh god, that hand. I'm sorry. I got distracted by a whole nother thing.
you're just critiquing the One Piece fucking style at this point.
Yeah, it's Shida Oda.
No, I like the anime just fine.
Just seeing the 3D models is just like, what the fuck?
That's the thing. Like One Piece is an insurmountable mountain of fucking story that you have to kind of get through. Like, the problem is that they're... Arcs are really long, but it's not a lot that happens in them if you really think about that. Like, that's kind of the problem with One Piece. Luffy and the crew found Crocodile's hideout rain base, but fell into a cunning trap. Oh, I guess I have to play Sanji. Speed.
You have no choice.
Stamina
Cunning
usage is
trap.
reduced.
They told Luffy they would teach him how to read.
Sanji has a steampunk outfit? Fuck?
What? No, okay, so that was Sabo. Sabo was supposed to be dead. And then, like, it's revealed that he was alive, and then, like, Luffy cries horribly.
I like the idea of Mitch just sending me images of random, like, screenshots from One Piece, and I have to decipher what the fuck is happening on screen. And then it's just gonna be completely the wrong answer.
Well, Oda, like, that's the thing. So I'm really big into series that do something that's dramatically different than other anime. I was just talking about this earlier. With, like, I've been playing the Kill la Kill game that just came, it came out last year. And I played through that, and I was like, man, I really miss Kill la Kill. Like, I really miss that. And then I realized, not that I miss Kill la Kill specifically, I miss, like, really unique anime. You know, like when Kill la Kill was like Trigger's first big anime after those people left Gainax, you know? Is this a second loading screen?
It did this last time as well.
Oh, did it? I didn't even... Oh,
Yeah,
I
yeah.
can... Oh, I didn't know I could move this around. Oh, shit.
Now it's over.
That's right. That's his big casino.
Why is that bone shaped like Luffy's arms?
No idea.
Good old net.
Smoker, couldn't you just phase through the button?
No.
That's too easy.
I have to be here for story purposes. Fuck you.
I think in the manga they had like sea salt like cuffs on that negated their power, or not sea salt, sea stone. That would be horrible.
You know-
If it's like Sanji feeds Luffy like sea salt fries, and then he's
I'm dying!
How could you do this to me?
Smoker, they let you keep your cigars?
Yeah.
Oh, crocodile.
pretty stupid too.
Oh, that's right. Sometimes I forget like the tiniest, dumbest details. Like, this is the first time we actually meet like Nico Robin. She works for Crocodile.
Dude, Nate. There's some fucking like character gimmicks that I just lost my fucking shit at. Like one of them had a whole ass steak on his fucking face.
What?
A whole ass steak on his fucking face. And I went, that can't be your fucking gimmick. I can't just staple ham to my fucking face and say this is me now. It's not a face, Mom.
He
The
didn't
hair
remember. He just forgot. He's like, oh, do I have a little bit of food on my face? It was a whole fucking steak.
Yeah, it was a whole fucking steak. And I went, no. Miss All Sunday.
That was her original title, yeah. Well, Baroque's Works was a whole like organization of criminals, and that kind of was led up to this point. It was like a mafia of pirates, essentially, and like there was like Mr. 1, Mr. 2, all the way up to like I think like 10 or 12 or something like that, and then they had like holidays or like just days in general, so like all Sunday. Stuff like that.
Why does the snail have lips?
Because
They
he
all
needs to
have-
be able to communicate with you.
They all have to
need
talk.
lips, they just need a mouth.
They don't need lips, they just need a mouth. Why did you say it like that? They just need a mouth.
Mouth.
A mouth.
I would.
It's making me uncomfortable a little
He
bit.
needs, no, the snail needs to be able to communicate with everyone.
I love that wasn't your question. My question was, why does he have armies? Why does he got like little arm dingies?
Make a good point. I know, just like the lips just made me more uncomfortable, I guess.
I was very concerned about like the arms. I was like, where did those come from, my friend?
I can't focus on the weird skin tags you have. What the fuck is up with your mouth?
I gotta free all my friends. I'm Sanji with glasses. That's how you know I'm unique.
I love that you just called his arms skin tags.
They were really tiny.
Oh, Chopper's
like
with
the-
me too. Okay.
That's like the biggest dick move I've ever fucking. I can't focus on your fucking skin tags right now. My arms.
These are my arms, sir. Like, I don't care.
I don't care, you gross bitch. Oh,
Okay.
what's up with your fucking mouth? Okay.
I was just gonna fucking just try to communicate to you, but I guess you don't care. Just go.
I'm a cell phone.
Did I ever tell you the time I tried to cosplay as Dave from Homestuck and everyone thought I was Sanji because I fucked up my wig?
Wait. Wait, how do you go from Dave to Sanji?
That was a real thing that happened. It's because it was like a pretty shitty last minute Dave cosplay. I'll admit that it wasn't my greatest work ever. But like essentially what had happened was whatever I had used, or I don't even remember what it was at this point, but whatever I had used to try to get like the hair to stay together had clearly not stuck by the time it was all ready to like go. And so by the end of the day, someone was like, "Man, I really dig your Sanji cosplay." I'm like, "I'm not Sanji, but thank you."
You're like, look, I like Sanji, so I'll go with it.
I'll take it, but like, fuck you. It was a weird day. A weird day all around.
It sounds like it. I like your Sanji. Well,
It's like if
okay.
to be fair, I've also been a dick. I've been like, I'm not like not on purpose, but like I've done that to a cosplayer before. Where like they were Archer from Fate Stay Night. They were Archer, and I thought they were Ragna the Blood Edge because they were white. And I forgot. I totally, because they have incredibly similar outfits, and
They really do.
I just didn't. I wasn't thinking about it because at that point I hadn't seen Stay Night or Unlimited Blade Works. I didn't know, and I literally watched because I'm like, oh, really? That's a really nice cosplay. And I watched him. Like, it's very clear that this guy hadn't like probably heard that during the day. And he started saying, he giving me the biggest smile. And then I said, yeah, I really dig Ragna the Blood Edge. And I watched that smile just slowly descend and die. And I'm like, oh
See, that's
no.
the thing. I have never gone to a convention before. The idea of doing that is, I don't want to do that to someone, so I'd just be like, yeah, nice cosplay, even if I, like, recognize the character or not.
Oh my god, it was so fucking, I felt so bad. Because it took years. It took years for me to understand the mistake I made. He didn't correct me. He looked real sad. He said thank you, and I'm like, what did I do something wrong? And then years down the road, I'm watching Unlimited Blade Works. I'm like, man, this is really good. Oh no! Like I had like halfway through,
Like, oh no!
like a retroactive
The memory.
moment.
Like the memory just flooding back into you. Dear God, I hurt his feelings so bad!
It was so fucked.
He just said thank you and walked away!
Oh, it was so fucked.
Fuck!
Oh, Crocodile's here now. Alright, now I can fight him.
I love that more than anything. That you're just like, why did that? Oh God!
I've made mistakes!
I killed a man.
The only thing that comes even close to that is oh, he's moving towards the commotion. So now I can actually leave. I like how they show on the map where the camera is so that you know like which way to go.
Where the fuck things are going.
Yeah. The only thing that comes close to that is this was at the peak of Steven Universe back when like it had its first like 52 episodes or something like that. Like it was back when like season 1 and season 2 had just like aired, right? And maybe not even season 2. and someone was dressed as Jasper, and we were having a conversation. I was actually just really excited to see, because I just got into it like 3 weeks before the convention, and I was so I was like playing songs, like Steven Universe songs and everything, and it was a really fun time. And then I'm like, oh my god, you're like, I said, oh, you're Sugalite, and like I never looked like a bigger like dipshit. I was too excited, and I said the wrong name, and like that's how stupid I am as a person.
At least you were aware that you said the wrong name.
Yeah, I fucked up. I fucked up hardcore.
At least you knew this time, and you didn't have like an awakening moment,
Years
like
down the
years
road,
down the
yeah.
line.
and just going, "Oh God, again!"
Oh man.
See, that's like always the fear of like cosplaying and shit like that. It's like you put all this effort in. You put all this like time and effort to like make the costume, style the wig, and like do the makeup, like once you actually like go and do it. And then like that one person that's just like, oh, you're this character, and it's like, no, but thank you, I guess.
I'll fucking take it.
It's like, okay.
Look at that
Oh,
shitting
okay.
grin on Sanji.
I thought that was just like his permanent facial expression at this point.
I can help you out, princess.
Oh my god. I've always wanted to freaking cosplay, but no conventions happen near me, and it's not gonna happen for months now.
Yeah, well, in
So-
the States, they always are up. Like, there's always, like, no matter what the season is, like there's always, like, a couple, like, especially, like, spring, summer. Like, they kind of slow down during the winter. But, like, there's, like, tons of, like, it's just, like, there's tons of them. There's tons of, like, reasons and places to go. It's fun.
Oh yeah.
You know-
the only reason
Oh,
they
shit, it's
slow
Mr.
down
3.
in the winter is because of like the holidays.
No! That is not how he looks!
Why do you not like Mr. 3, man?
Do you not like it? Are you not? Are you not impressed?
Yeah, you're not impressed by Mr. 3? He has the wax fruit. He covers himself in wax.
Yeah.
No shit! That's the only way you're able to make your hair look like that.
Yeah. A giant 3? Do you not like... Look, I don't know why you're having a problem with Mr. 3, okay?
I don't know what Mr. 3 did to you.
Yeah, I don't like this barrel of monkeys that just spewing out enemies. I don't like this. I don't like this barrel of fucking monkeys.
It just keeps going. No, like, cause there was like a convention like once here, and like that was it, and there wasn't enough people that went to it, so like they didn't try to keep it like consistently going every year. And it's like that's fair, like, but I don't know. So I've always wanted to cosplay, but I have no reason to.
I mean, that's the thing though. Like, cosplay,
That and
it's
it's
super fun.
expensive.
It's super. it is expensive, but it is super fun to do.
Oh yeah.
I just don't know how cosplay is probably like my real problem. Because it's like I would want to play cosplay a character that would be like I would know relatively well. Because I don't want to be one of those people that cosplay a character just because they're popular and know nothing about them.
I mean, but you also don't want to like that because that line of thinking leads to like you'll be like, well, I don't know this person well enough. You know, as long as you can get like some of the basic characteristics down, I mean, you'll be fine.
He's fucking dead.
I've seen.
But he
I
never looked more ripped.
he lived as he died, ripped as fuck.
Ripped
As a
as
child,
fuck
he
with
was
his
ripped.
fucking mouth open.
I mean, I knew people who like would cosplay characters with like just like they didn't read every comic or know everything about them, but like you know, it's just a fun character to like cosplay. Like anyone who ever cosplays Batman, you know, like you don't have to know everything about Batman to be Batman. You don't have to know.
That's super fair.
You don't know. You don't have to know everything. You don't need to know everything about Smoker to be Smoker. You just gotta be jacked as fuck and wear a leather jacket and smoke.
A white leather jacket and smoke.
I want Smoker to never be allowed inside of a convention center. Like, you can't be smoking in here. It's my character.
I need it. It's who I am.
I would not want to see the American equivalent of the back of Smoker's jacket where it just says justice.
God. I mean, it's out there somewhere, right?
Like, the thing is, I can't help but look at Smoker's outfit, and I'm just like, I've seen so many people in FF, like, wearing that nearly exact outfit. Like, Final Fantasy XIV Online, that's all I can think.
That's right.
And now you know why.
It's
right.
like, huh. A lot of tanks, too, now that I think about it.
Smoker.
Smoker.
Smoker. Trafalgar Law. Some of the names are just really great. Monkey D. Luffy.
Monkey D. Luffy.
Monkey D. Luffy. Okay, oh, no, I don't want to do that. Can I change the costume? Normal. Episode costume? Normal. Episode costume? Normal. Episode costume? Alright.
It's like, yeah, you have other options.
Oh, isn't this... I think this is the exact cut from, like, Pirate Warriors 3, but I'm not complaining. Because they did it really well in Pirate Warriors 3. Or at least it's very similar.
Bye.
He thinks he caught you, but he'll be really surprised when I'm there to whoop his ass!
Won't he be shocked?
Yeah! Like, Luffy, don't you lose this fight?
No.
Crocodile's one of my favorite, like, anime villains. Just because he was the first time, like, you ever, like, he's like the first time you ever see a Logia user, like, be as bad as like, they can be, you know? He, like, causes, like, sandstorms, murders tons of people.
Just a light show in the distance. Oh my god. It's Crocodile.
Took a second for the fucking joke to click. God damn it. As I exact same fucking
Oh, Panda Man! There you are! Yeah, Panda Man!
What the fuck?
Yeah.
That's Panda Man!
You can't just say it's Panda Man and then I see that. That's it? There's no explanation to that?
Occasionally Oda draws a guy named Panda Man into a panel. And he's a running goat. He's like a running goat. He's a running joke.
He's a running goat.
Yeah, look at him.
It's just a dude with a panda head.
There's a treasure chest over here.
Say,
now I can fight you.
Let's go! Oh my god, we've already been streaming this for a fucking hour?
Believe it or not, this is what happens when we're having fun.
Yeah.
It's really weird, isn't it?
Yeah, when we're not voicing everything over and we're just like playing a game and chatting, it just feels like we're just hanging out normally. This is the way it should be, Nate. This is the way it should be.
No shit.
Yeah, fuck.
No, okay.
Gumu Gumu. Oh no. Desert Mirasol. I was about to punch him and you canceled my attack to show me that.
It's like, god damn it, game. How dare you?
Dude, okay, so that's the thing though. So we're fighting Crocodile right now, but he's playable. So like when you play Crocodile and you can do all the shit he's doing to kill enemies. Oh.
Yeah.
Oh. Oh, it's so cool. It's so cool.
Nice. I try to say it's so cool as I just slam my fucking elbow on my desk like a dipshit.
It's so cool. Oh.
Fuck you, crocodile! You can't just hang out in the death pit and expect me to follow you. Come for me, Luffy.
Like, come
Come
at me,
get
bitch.
some.
It's just like, I'm not that stupid, crocodile. Fuck you.
I want crocodile.
You can't read, motherfucker.
Eat a vegetable, you fuck.
Never.
I want
No, they're gross.
I want. You'll never catch me, Peter Pan.
Who are you talking about?
That's I love that Crocodile's whole character is just based off of Captain fucking Hook. It's so stupid. Yeah, Captain Hook also fucking becomes a sand monster, right? No, like so people have been able to like it could be a pool. That's the problem. But the reference with the hook, the crocodile aesthetic, the sands of time thing, like all that, like that's a fun way to do that character.
Oh yeah. And the fact that, like, Blackbeard isn't based off of the Blackbeard from Pan makes me incredibly sad.
We know nothing about Pan.
I have no
Except that one
idea,
cutscene.
except the fact that the man dresses fabulously and hops up
played by-
mid-fucking song.
Played by Hugh Jackman. What were you thinking, Hugh Jackman? What allowed you to be like that empowered to feel like you could do that?
You know what?
I feel like he does a lot to feel that way. I mean, when you think about it,
I mean,
as I
the man is Wolverine.
Yeah, you're not even wrong.
see, but then I can't ever not take the image out of my head of his character in the movie Chappie. That
Is he? Because he's a villain in Chappie, right?
yeah, he's the villain in Chappie, and he has like a mullet. It's the most Australian I think Hugh Jackman will ever look. And he just looks gross. If I'm being honest. This is like, why do you just look oily? Even though you're probably not, you just look like you are. It's like, I imagine you probably just smell disgusting from the way you look alone. Because I feel like a lot of people where I live use that as a fucking style icon. I don't know. The amount of people that
I
have
see you
mullets.
look like Chappie.
Mullets.
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 A lot of people where I live have it's coming back into style, and I don't know why.
Oh.
Yeah, maybe there it is.
Ugh. Granted, like, how old is the movie Chappie, actually?
Don't ask us Chappie trivia. You don't know.
Fucking no.
5 years ago. It came out in 2015. There you go.
Yeah, fuck you, crocodile. Never smile at crocodile, you bitch. And then I think he's gonna like straight up murder us.
Nice.
That's how this fight goes. He literally grabs us, removes all the moisture from our body, and then I think he impales us on a hook.
Nice.
Yeah, like that.
Ah.
But in the manga, you see it go to the other end.
Oh, they had to keep it PG. See.
I don't know. How PG can you be when Nami exists?
I mean, 4Kids took a shot at it.
Yeah, that's true. They removed the cleavage lines. I remember that.
Just erase that.
Well, Vivi's original outfit, like she had fucking like hypnotizing patterns on both of her tits. Like a hypnotic pattern. It was like intense.
How are you wearing heels, Saint? Sorry, that was like the wrong thing to focus on with everything that was going on in the cutscene. But I'm just like, okay.
なぜ戦うの ?D の名を持つ
I mean, why not?
D?
Oceano. Tits are fine, blood not.
どうやら
That's right.
質問みたいね
So
Well,
worse.
I mean, to be fair, tits are great.
They are great.
Yeah.
No one can doubt. No one can change our mind about that. And then just a big picture of Big Mama shows up. Okay, maybe not.
Maybe.
Okay, maybe not all tits. Maybe not all tits.
It depends on who they're attached to, really, sometimes.
Oh, look at this wonderful sea breeze day. We gotta at least get to, like, the end of this, I feel. Like, this is actually taking a little longer than I thought it was gonna take. Like, this is, because, they normally try to condense this entire arc into, like, one...
What?
What's it?
So I'm reading chat. It's like 4Kids apparently like changed someone's guns into like squirt guns instead.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Then
they did.
Sanji's cigarette into a lollipop.
Oh, they super did that. You know what? I'm gonna be Sanji again. Fuck it. That was kind of fun. I like
They
that.
also changed like it was like a
Oh shit.
crossbow
Nope.
shooting. It wasn't like necessarily like fucking actual crossbow, but it shot like fucking harpoons or some shit. And fucking they hit Luffy, but instead in the 4Kids version they turned them into darts so it would cover up the blood and the entry wound.
Nate, you wanna know why I couldn't pick Sanji? I'm not sure if you caught that or not.
Oh no, I did. Why is that?
Because when he fights female enemies in these games, he gets a big disadvantage.
Ah. Oh yeah,
Yep.
because isn't Sanji supposed to be a ladies' man, or like he thinks he is?
I mean, he's really suave and cool. He's just really too much.
He's a bit too horny. It's
I'm
hard.
trying to find. Now that I know that Panda Man exists in one of these, I'm like trying
Yeah,
to.
you're
find
trying to find him. It's just like, where is he?
Where's that panda bitch?
Present.
Find me. It's like you're determined. It's like he has to be here somewhere.
Huh. Oh.
Oh, well.
Chopper's like half the height of everyone.
Oh yeah.
He's like a
And that-
baby. He's like a little baby reindeer though.
Yeah, that's fair.
He's a pretty young reindeer, and he's always in his half form. He's always in like the in between of human and beast form. God, now I can't hear the voices obviously. So every time like I see Sanji's mouth open, I go Chaz and Judge, but days in the night.
Oh.
What's up?
Oh, I'm just like reading chat, and Astral's just like, apparently in this game it's even worse for Sanji. So before it was decreased damage against females, but now his attacks just straight up bounce off of them.
Oh, I didn't know that.
Luckily, you didn't choose Sanji. That would have been a interesting development. Just like, why am I not doing any damage?
It's Mr.
Ah.
2. Mr. 2 at Mr. Okama way. He has the power to turn into other people.
What the fuck?
Yeah, he's Mr. 2. He's a really good character.
Yeah.
I'll take your word for it.
Isn't he also like openly gay?
Yep. That's why he says it's the Okama way. Mm-hmm.
Don't you love seeing representation?
Yeah. It gets worse. Now that I think about it, I'm like, wow. I really like this show.
And then it's like there's bits and pieces that you're like, right, that's the thing.
I mean, he's not. He's about as dumb and gimmicky as every other fucking character in this game and show.
Truly a gay man against among gay men.
That's right. You should see Ivan.
What was Usopp's mouth doing? What the fuck?
Very-
Whatever the fuck it felt like.
Yeah. So I just realized why I think the other I don't think the other characters are playable. I just realized that. Not that they're not playable. I don't think they have their like. So I'm like, okay.
Well, granted, you're playing story mode, yeah?
Yeah. So like, I'm not
Well-
sure why Usopp and the others aren't like available yet. But like, go ahead.
Maybe you have to play, like, cause Granted, in some areas you are only able to play like Sanji and then only play Luffy, because I'm assuming you're playing story mode and you have to play like specific characters, I guess.
Yeah.
Because usually story mode in just any fighting game has a tendency of doing that.
That's true. Usopp, we gotta help you out. Capture the residential area together with Usopp. So one of the things I actually really like about this game is so far, because I'm not sure like if you've ever seen the maps in the other games. So instead of doing, so it used to be roads that lead to giant square fortresses, and then each square fortress would kind of just be like its thing. But this is like a whole area, so it's no longer like just like a perfect square that represents this area. It's like, God, like the fact that like I can climb up those stairs and like do all this stuff, like they definitely made it its own thing. You need to find areas where people can get. Nice, jump. Nope. There you are.
Let me just jump over these tall buildings and find you.
Oda recently made like a joke answer, I think, to like one of his bits, like one of his like little Q&As. And people took him like, I remember seeing like on Twitter, people took him, not Twitter, it was Tumblr, people took him like super seriously about it. I'm like, that's not, I don't think he meant that. I don't think that, and I don't know, it was weird, because like, I guess the question was like, I think I shared this with you guys. The question was, like, Oda-san, how do you, I never thought I'd ever say that in my life. Oda-san, how do you, like, I want to draw women like you, how do you do it? And he did, like, he's like, you draw, like, 2 circles and then an X underneath them. And then you just
There you go, the perfect form for women.
Right, and it felt like a joke answer more than anything, but then, like, people were taking it, like, seriously.
It's just like, have you not seen One Piece?
I don't think so. I think a lot of people...
They're just like, oh my god, look at this, and it's like, fucking really? He is drawing women like this for yonts, guys, come on.
For like 20 plus years.
Yeah, like that man isn't changing his style anytime fucking soon, because a bunch of people are like, that's not okay. It's like, oh, fuck if it's not okay.
What was it? Son, ProZD. He did a video, or I think he did a video a while back. I think he retweeted it, but it was some guy defending like the subtext of like why this character had huge knockers, and then like it cuts to the author, and he's just like, oh, I just like really big titties. And I'm like, yeah, that's fair.
It's like, yeah, no, get it. Super understandable.
There's nothing wrong with liking big things.
No, it's a problem. Apparently.
It's a scourge, truly.
There's nothing. Look, there's nothing wrong with Tit, as long as there's a well-rounded character with those.
Damn right. Damn right, they're well-rounded. I'm sorry.
Exactly.
What? That's right.
You need the well-rounded character to make the titties sweeter.
Oh, they're what? I get that. I feel that. It's like the. It's like the whipped cream on top of the sundae.
Yeah.
Not the cherry on top.
No, I'm very specific with my examples.
That's fair.
They mean and represent nothing. Don't worry about it.
Yeah, shut up, Nate. Shut up.
Yeah, nothing at all.
Yeah, shut up.
No implications whatsoever.
Nate, don't be a dick. Don't be a narc, Nate.
A narc?
A narc. Stop being a narc. Don't get me in trouble with Miss Mulligan. I meant to say Mullins! I meant to say Mullins and
Miss
then
Mulligan.
Mulligan, yeah, the card thing, yeah, that's it.
You're talking shit, but there's literally a person that's at College Humor that has the last name Mulligan.
Yeah, Brendan Lee Mulligan, the guy who's the best guy at College Humor.
Yes, he's
The
great.
guy's awesome!
He is so good.
Oh.
They're like-
I know that like that that unfortunately College Humor kind of like they don't make stuff anymore, or like a lot of people got fired. But like, it's good to know he's still like is like pretty okay with where he is.
Yeah.
It's good to know that he wasn't like, you know. I mean, obviously he was affected, but you know what I mean.
No, like, dude, because he has like fucking. Because he's the dude that hosts like D&D shows, and those are popular as fuck.
Oh yeah, his role. It was his
Dimension 20.
Yeah, well, because he makes them so unique. He has the one where like it takes place in like fucking like fantasy New York, or not fantasy New York. It's just straight up New York with well, I guess yeah. With fantasy.
Yeah. Yeah, freaking.
It's
So
good.
good.
It's good shit.
God. Yeah, no, because like I don't really watch College Humor stuff, but I watch Drawfee, which they are part of College Humor originally, but they're separate now.
Yeah, because I got fired too.
Yeah, but they're just like, yeah, no, but fuck that. We still have the rights to Drawfee, so we're
So
gonna keep
fuck
doing
it.
it. Yeah. And they're
The
just like,
videos are ours.
yeah.
You can't get over Mr. 2, can you? Or Mr.
I
Yeah.
can't.
He and Luffy become really good friends.
I don't doubt that. Luffy seems to enjoy making friends of all people, so I don't doubt that at all. But I'm pretty sure like I sent it to you, Mitch, or like just like the chat or something. But like they did a video on Ruffy with like Brendan on it, and they actually made like OCs for the freaking like urban fantasy one. And God, it makes me fucking laugh every time. But no, it's just like, God, granted, he's been like playing D&D and being a DM since he was 10. So it's like, no shit, he's good at being a DM.
Yeah.
It's like, fucking
It's
Christ.
a new hobby for the man.
Yeah, no. Like, what? Freaking, so he would have been on like 2nd, 3rd edition of freaking, like, yeah, that's like, oh,
You didn't think of the swan monk weapon, did you?
no.
Right.
Shoes.
Right.
I'm willing to forgive everything but those shoes.
They're not even like shoes though.
They're swans.
They're his weapons, man.
You literally, they're just like weird socks that like are partially put on.
Oh, honey, garage door eyeliner, please.
Oh God. Can't get over like the diaper licking situation for his pants. Like I know what they're kind of supposed to be, but it just looks like a diaper.
Yeah.
Ah, alright, that's one down. Time to get Mr. 2. Am I going the right way? No, there, yep. Sometimes the minimap becomes a little difficult to read.
Yeah, that's fair.
Mr. 1, you bitch! So Mr. 1's gimmick is he turns into his entire body into like a blade, essentially, like moving blades. So like it's actually a pretty interesting idea. So like if you look at it like in the manga or something like that, like when he has like the rotating, like when it starts like moving his forearms, to do the attack. Like, it looks as if he's just like has like some sort of tornado as his ability, but then like he gets Zoro really bad, and you can see that it tears into him like a fucking chainsaw. It's bad. It's real bad. Also, he's a lot weaker than Mr. 2, so that's
yeah.
Yeah, I'm like getting through him like it's nothing.
Yeah, it's like, how the fuck are you Mr. 1?
His whole body is a blade. So it's the perfect enemy for Zoro.
I mean, that's fair.
Forgot you can't show the blood and tears and shit.
Zara, how are you still in One Piece? No judgment, my homie. I'm sure you're strong, but seriously.
That's how. Is the power of God and anime on his side.
So, Zoro got a lot of titty. I can't get over that now.
Yeah, dude. That's a fun reference to Zoro's teacher. That said, if you like a swordsman who can not cut something can cut through anything. There's actually some really good, solid lines in this series. Fall in love with him, Nate. Slowly fall in love with Zoro.
I don't think that's gonna be a hard process, but I should actually like at least try to watch One Piece.
True that.
But it's just intimidating because there's
So much
a
to
lot
do.
of episodes. It's like there's 900 and something episodes.
Goddamn right there is. Oh, that's right.
Great.
There we go. Alright.
There we go. Great, so I need another anime to like watch on my own because I finally fucking finished Trigun.
You should pick it up. You should, or you know what you should do? I tried it this way. There's tons of movies that like go over like arcs and stuff. It's not the perfect way to do it, mind you. Though most people would argue
It's what we did with Gundam, Mitch.
Yeah, but there's movies that go over these arcs pretty well. There's a TV special that goes over every like beginning arc. Actually, I think it's like the East Blue special episode or something like that. And like that goes over like the first like 100 episodes of One Piece. So I think it's the first 100. Something like that. It goes over a good chunk of them. And then like you can kind of just go from there. Like the idea is that I think the hardest part for people is to get through the first half. Once you get through the first half, the Mermaid arc is pretty like great as a good start adventure for like people who are trying to get into it. Unfortunately, I would say the next arc after that, which is Punk Hazard, a little harder to get into.
Yeah.
Because there's a lot of just well, it was pretty slow in the manga too. I wasn't a big fan of that one. When it first came out, like I think that's when I started to like be like, I don't know what's up with that. Be the suspicious enemy on the artillery. I have 10 minutes to do this.
Oh, okay. Shit.
You're on a time limit.
It's a lot of them too, but
Yeah, and like my only like concern with One Piece is that even if like I'm enjoying something, I just have really bad memory. So like because there's so many episodes that I'm just gonna like forget information that was like, oh yeah, this was a thing like ages ago. We're gonna bring it up again, and it's like, oh right.
yeah,
Oh,
well,
yeah.
yeah, they have a tendency to do that. But like there is, I feel like there has to be a better, like they are trying to find a way to like get new people into it because they do acknowledge like TV Tokyo and like these like Oda and the people who do this show obviously realize that this is a very hard series to get into.
Yeah, besides like the intimidating like number of episodes there is.
Right. It's been going before
like-
Naruto, and Naruto is a giant monster in itself.
Yeah, it's just like this show has been going on for a very long time. So it like the older kind of look to it, a lot of people don't really like it, which is fair. Some people don't like the look of just watching older anime.
I know. It's gonna be shit. Of course I know.
Yeah, because, like, people question how the fuck I watched Gundam. Like, hey, once you kind of, like, get over the factor that it looks the way it does,
Okay.
Okay.
it's just like...
I mean, I didn't have these problems. Yeah, it's weird to hear that you do.
No. It's just like... It's just really weird, is all. It's like... It's like, yeah, Gundam. It's like, it's old as shit. But once you, like, have the first part of the Universal Century stuff, then it's all good. The story's worth it, so it's fine. But then you have golden moments like I'm the best from Amuro.
Oh, God. That'll always be one of those moments in my life where I'm like, that is perhaps one of the greatest moments of my life. Like, just, like, okay, so...
That was Josh's icon for a fucking year, dude. And now
We-
it's still technically Amuro.
Okay, so why don't you give context while I continue to solve this fucking shit really quick?
Oh,
Yeah.
to the I'm the best scene?
Yeah.
Yeah, absolutely.
So... so to put it just quickly, so Amuro's the only one that can pilot the Gundam because he's the only one that has the manual and refuses to give it to anyone else. There's probably like another reason, but that's how they kind of show it in the show. So then, like, things happen and he gets like locked up in the brig, and then I can't remember who was the person that was gonna go pilot the Gundam instead?
Sayla.
Wasn't it?
Sayla.
Yeah, it
Sayla?
was Sayla.
Yeah, so Sayla's like going out to like pilot the Gundam. He's like slamming on like the freaking door. It's just like, no, I have to do it. It's like I'm the only one that can pilot the Gundam. And then it like I don't even know why, but I think it's supposed to be like just a dramatic like angle of his face or something, but it looked like he was fist bumping the sky and just saying, I'm the best, as like tears start going down his face, and it's like, what the fuck is this scene?
Like, it takes a while, like, it took me a while to not shit on that scene and just be like, alright, this is what's happening.
Yeah,
He's trying to be like, it's the only way we're gonna make it, I'm the best. But it just,
Yeah.
it comes off so bad.
It just makes him sound like such a, it's like, no, Sayla, you're fucking useless. I'm the best.
Let me do it. You could never.
You can never pilot the Gundam. I'm the only one that has the manual. That's probably like not how it is. It's probably just the factor of like, yeah, Amuro read the manual and also the fucker's a new type. So it's like, but he doesn't know he's a new type, probably is the case. But again, it's just like, no, he's the only one that has the manual. That's just how it seems. Gotta love Gundam.
Yeah.
Just like the Universal Century. Is that just a giant cannon in Bogtown?
Oh, yeah.
Yeah.
Huh.
Right.
邪魔しないで殺しかねないわ
God, trying to get into Gundam is just really hard.
It's
It's good though.
yeah,
It's worth it.
It's worth it. It's worth it to get to Unicorn and Char's counterattack and all that fun stuff. The world of Gundam itself is very interesting, and like the concepts that they like kind of go over are like just fun. But like it's hard. It's hard to get like new fans into it. And I think that unfortunately that's the problem with, like, it's worse than One Piece, if you ask me, just because, at least, well, no it's not. One Piece is at least is willing to reanimate and redo some of these older arcs and stuff, but there's some sort of, like, mysticism with the way that they treat the original animation, because it was canceled, and there is, like, this, like, treatment of the material, kind of, like, makes it, like, I don't know, it's, they have this weird,
And then,
like, go ahead.
Yeah, but see, the thing is, it is hard to get into Gundam because it's like you have the like pre-Gundam arc, like you have the origin story of like Char and everything, and it looks gorgeous, like, and then it's like you want to continue watching, but then you have to go all the way back, and it's like, oh. Oh, and there's 3 movies to cover the entire series, and they're all 3 hours long. Okay. Sure.
Okay, great. So I really like that Shark character. Is he at least gonna be in every single one?
Nope. No. Mm-mm. It's painful. See, but there's a thing I've noticed though. Is that the only people that I try to show Gundam to are people that, like, I'm really close to. It's like, I'm really close to this person. I'm just like, hey, are you interested in watching Gundam? And they immediately think Gundam Wing, and I'm like,
Nope.
Why is Wing the one everyone goes to? I mean, I get that it was, like, the big one of the 90s, but, like...
I think it's just, like, the only one that they probably remember being on TV, I guess. And also, I think, like, there's just people just... I think there's just a lot of scenes from Gundam Wing that people make reference to now, I think. Especially the fucking... the letter-tearing scene. It's just like, I'll kill you. I'll kill you.
Just, oh good, you're our main character. I'm so excited.
Crocodile, I'm really glad that, like, you found a replacement for your hand. Why did you make it a water jug with a hook at the end?
Shh.
Why wouldn't you just make it a hook?
Nah.
I mean,
Nah.
I know the reason. I know the fact that he stores poison and, like, can remove the hook to reveal a sword. But, like, it just feels like...
Poison, water, and a sword. Alright.
Yeah, that's alright.
Oh, I was just gonna think, like, you could probably put alcohol in there, was my immediate thought. Like, god damn it. It's like, I just need a quick...
I have to kill you now, Miss All Sunday. I'm also just gonna impale you on my fucking hook, and then you're gonna somehow miraculously survive.
Luffy did.
That's right, Luffy did. I don't like that logic. I don't like the logic of, well, Luffy did.
Well, Luffy did it.
Still.
I don't like that. I don't like... Luffy's a
I'm
rubber
just
man.
saying! I'm not saying that she can do it just because Luffy did. I'm just saying it's like Luffy survived even though it like clearly got stabbed in the fucking stomach with the fucking hook.
So, I mean, he survived, just not great.
Yeah.
It's like, how many times does Luffy die is the question.
Lots. Lots of times his health has hit 0.
He's just immortal.
There's that time that he got impaled on a hook. There's the time that he was frozen. There's the time where...
I am such a fucking child. I'm so sorry. Because you got like an A rank for the first one and S is for S.
Ace!
Ace!
Ace.
Ace!
Fucking child. God damn it.
That's right, you can stop Crocodile's power by getting him wet. Because then he can't turn into sand as well.
I hate that explanation.
That's how you beat.
I get it. I get it. It makes sense. I hate it.
You hate that that's the line of logic that they use to like. There's a guy who's a Logia user who's made of lightning and could probably defeat everyone if he wanted to.
There's a guy who fucking opens up a room and becomes God in that room.
What?
Yeah.
He's okay. So I always say he becomes God. He has the power to like. He's called the Doctor of Death. His name is Trafalgar Law. He uses a big fucking sword, slices shit, and in the room he can decide like where to place stuff. Essentially, he opens up Premiere Pro and begins editing shit. Or in this case, Adobe After Effects, and begins editing shit. He can switch people's hearts out. He can fucking like he saved Luffy from another time he hit 0 HP.
One of the many.
One of the many times. And like. The thing is, he can move himself. So if he made a room is a giant sphere of influence, essentially. He puts his hand out, says, "Room," and then like a big like layer of white, of translucent white appears, and or transparent white. And then the idea is that when you do that, he can then like move, like he can make himself appear on the other end of the room. He can redirect bullets. He can do pretty much anything as long as it has to do with the
He
space.
can remove your mind
Yes,
and your heart.
that's right. He can literally make you switch bodies with someone for fun. He can save your life. He can switch your head with someone's hand, and you'll still be able to live because of some convoluted logic about how the room works, even after it doesn't exist anymore, because it doesn't count as severing or putting your body through that stress. So like let's say I put like someone's head, like just cut it off. Like I cut off their head, I cut off their I removed their neck, or I cut them from the neck so that their head and their torso are separate. And then I cut them from the waist so that their lower legs and their torso are separate. So there are 3 different pieces. That person will still be alive and can still feel things that the other parts of their body are feeling, because for some reason it doesn't kill them straight out. What it does is it like it counts as like, I'm trying to think of a way of wording this. It counts as like they still are together based off the laws of the universe, but not like physically. It's like so like they can still feel blood pumping, and they can still hear things and feel things with their toes and stuff, but they just don't like, they're not dead. They're just like separated, like space, like time and space wise, they're just separate.
He can also make you into a human Rubik's Cube.
He also can do that. He can also make you do a human Rubik's Cube. That took me a second.
Sanji, quit trying to say human Rubik's Cube.
Human Rubik's Cube. I always go back to that one. I'm like, oh yeah, that's pretty funny. If I can take down the other pillars, water will just like fucking pour. You know what it is? It's vaguely Randy Newman.
Yeah.
That's what I'm feeling.
The vague Randy Newman.
The vaguest of Randy Newman. I wanna be where the people are. I wanna see them dance, walking around on those. What's that word again? So that's a Brental Floss bit I keep like fucking referencing. Oh god. Flippity fins, don't get too far. Legs are required for jumping and dancing. Bob Dylan and Randy. So that's the thing. So Bob Dylan, but like Randy Newman is more like dry. I think that's what it is. I wanna be where the people are. Because you gotta get that like kind of like. I wanna see them dance.
Walking around on those
Where did it go?
feet. Up where they walk, up where they run. Up where they stay all day in the sun.
Raining too.
Wish I could be a body of water.
Holy shit! I've lost so much health this fucking round. I'm not getting an S rank this time. Oh fuck! You are a bitch, Crocodile. I love you, Crocodile. You're a bitch.
I loved you, you cunt.
Up where they walk.
God damn it. Okay. Anyways, so
God. I like how you got mad at yourself.
yeah, because it's
Like, I
stuck
gotta
now.
stop.
It's stuck now.
You did this to yourself.
That's right.
Randy Newman did this to me.
I'm gonna clean your clock, you fuck. Oh, that's right. I forgot he does this. It's the only time I think he ever like segments himself to do that.
Huh?
It's actually really well done, all things considered. Like, I really like how they like do these interpretations of these scenes.
Oh yeah, they're pretty neat.
Oh, good job, Luffy. Now you can die with the dignity that you've saved. You saved the people of Alabasta. You did it. SS. Oh
did
shit!
Hey!
Yeah. I thought I was gonna be judged for my health. Not in the
I
game.
thought I was gonna be judged for my sins. Alright.
Yeah, you unlocked
Yeah.
Crocodile. Luffy solved all his problems the way he always does, whether it's trying to get more lunch or beating up his foes. He punched Crocodile really fucking hard in the jaw.
Just so hard.
Meanwhile, the Marines whose ships make no sense.
Meanwhile, I guess the Marines were there. And they did a thing.
ミスター2ボンクレーだった。
That's right.
さらにミスター2はビビを待つという一味の友情に
Mr. 2 turns himself into Luffy, I think, and then like acts as if, yeah, that's what happened.
海軍の攻撃からルフィたちを逃
Oh
がす。
man.
男の道をそれるとも
I don't like that line, Mr. 2. That didn't age
Yeah.
that well.
No,
外せぬは人の道
no.
散らばもろとも誠の空に咲かせてみせようおーかまウェイ
That was a weird way of wording that.
Lucky Mr. 2.
絶対忘れねえから
Always good to see you.
一方ビビは一味と共に後悔を続けるか、それとも国に残り王女として生きていくか。
I remember the first time, like, because that's the thing, the movie does a really good job at, like, expressing, like, everything that's going on. And, like, I had a friend who had never watched a single episode of One Piece, and they fucking cried at the end of that movie, and it was a really good feeling of, like, good that this, like, it touched you.
I'm glad this hurt you on an emotional level.
Right.
Mitch looks over to like the past like month. Huh, we did watch FMA for Nate watched FMA for the first time, didn't he?
Right. We still gotta talk about that on the podcast, like on Sunday. Since YouTube like fucking just decided that we aren't good enough to fucking have our podcast.
Like, you're not allowed to talk about your emotional fucking smile with fucking FMA. Fuck you.
Stop talking about fucking My Hero Academia fucking vigilantes, you fuck. We need to support more
Nerd shit.
Yeah, shut the fuck up. We need this stream space for whatever the I don't want to fucking talk shit about other YouTubers. I do it all the time, but not this time. I will give you the benefit. Oh, jeez. They really went out of the way for this one.
Yeah, they just...
腕を戻そう急げビビちゃん
Same, Sanji.
Oh, God.
Same.
Oh god.
お別れを言いに来たの
I thought he was gonna eat that woman.
He wants to.
私
I know.
He hungry.
今まで本当にありがとう冒険はまだしたいけど私はやっぱりこの国を愛してるからだからいけませんそっか私は印なら罰がいいなんで海賊だろでもあれ本来相手への死を意味するんだぞいいんだ罰がいい
Sometimes I
Nah, baby.
forget that One Piece is like, yeah, they're pirates.
私も
Yeah.
They do all this shit, and they're pirates.
Yeah.
Right.
One of my favorite moments in the series is, well, this one, obviously.
これでよし
But one of my favorite moments is there's a new Vice Admiral, and it's the first time he ever meets Luffy. Oh, jeez. They really went balls to the walls on this.
That's a lot of tears.
Yes, yes it is.
返事しちゃダメ海軍がビビに気づいてる私たちとビビと
She
の
just
関わりを
cares so
証拠つけた
much.
らビビは罪人になるわ
He's very upset.
このま
But
ま
yeah,
Clearly.
they can't say goodbye to their friend. They went on a whole adventure and saved their fucking kingdom. And they didn't have the audacity to render out her fucking giant duck friend.
How could they?
So this is the only way that they could say goodbye. It's iconic. It's an iconic moment.
これから何が起こっても左腕のこれが仲間の印だ
One of my favorite moments in One Piece is it's the end of one of the future arcs. And this Vice Admiral had blinded himself because the world was so corrupt and shitty, and he just, he's still a super powerful, like, swordsman, right?
Yeah.
And he has a really powerful devil fruit, and he can still, like, fight as if he can see. And so, like, he's, like, really solid, but, like, one of my favorite moments, and, like, got me, like, emotionally, was, like, it's the end of that arc, and Luffy saves another fucking, entire fucking country from this evil tyrannical dictator, essentially, or this evil tyrannical king. And he's like, you know what? Like, in this one moment, I wish I didn't blind myself. I want to know what your face looks like, Monkey D. Luffy. I wish I, like, it's this old grandpa-like character, and it's like, I wish I could see, I wish I knew that, like, what you, like, look like. I bet you have a really nice face.
Aww.
And, like, it was, like, this real, like, touching moment of, like, oh, because he meets him, like, in a parlor, and he's, like, like, the first time you see this character, he's, like, gambling, and, like, these people are cheating him out of his money, and Luffy stops it. And, like, it's a really nice moment. But anyways, guys, we've been streaming for, like, 2 hours now.
Yeah, we have.
Yeah, thank you so much. We normally don't do this kind of game, but, like, I really wanted to show you guys, like, a really solid, like, these games are always so good. I really love the Warriors games, especially One Piece, because it is goofy and fun, and all the characters are a little wacky. Some of them too wacky. But yeah, anyways, I hope you guys really enjoyed this. I want to try to do more anime games. I always want to do more anime games. Because I like them as, like, an adaptation. So, I've got some games lined up with more stuff that we can play, but as far as, like, a One Piece game goes, I don't think this is a really good example of all that emotional stuff. I do want to find, like, a solid one to pick, though, because I do really, really love One Piece. But we will catch you guys next time. If you are interested, tomorrow me and Gang Muda will still be going through the original Persona 5. And then Friday, we've got another game lined up. We got to figure out what that's going to be. But we have a couple options on the table, and we want to try to figure that one out for you guys. And then Sunday, we obviously have the podcast where we will be continuing our talk on My Hero Academia, Vigilantes, and talking a little bit about the original Full Metal Alchemist 03. So we will catch you guys later.
Later.
Later.